Yo, it's me, C-S-C-O-T-T, baby. And now we are... Yeah! Okay, now we move on into full Moon-A-Thon as we talk about the Gingerdead Man. Also directed by Charles Band and starring Gary Busey. Yeah, so I remember putting this on a couple years ago as well, and I actually, I don't know. You can tell that there's a certain point where they decided they were just going to say, fuck it, and give us the most ridiculous stuff. Because while Killjoy was fucked up, it wasn't over the top. Evil Bong was over the top. And that came out in, 2006? This one was before that, I think. So, yeah, this also sees the return of, what is her name? Robin Sidney, who was Luann in Evil Bong, and she plays Sarah Lee. In this movie, and what I didn't realize till watching this, I had to look it up. So, if you're familiar with the TV show Drake and Josh, right? There is this character that would pop up every once in a while and just spout out how much she loves Drake or how much she, how much knowledge she knows about Drake. Actually, it's 2 times. This will be a three-peat. To which every time she pops up, they would say, like either Drake or Josh or both. It's either Drake or both Drake and Josh would say, "Who are you?" And that's her. I was like, wait a minute. I think I started to realize where I know her from. Because I was like, I know her from somewhere other than these movies. Where do I know her from? And that's Drake and Josh. So, biggest question answered there, right? But anyway, so what is the story with this movie? Millard Findlemeyer, yes, that is his real name, played by Gary Busey, is, after we get this open credit sequence, for music, whatever, we get Gary Busey as Millard Findlemeyer robbing a diner where Sarah, her brother, and her father are there. And I'm sorry, I have to question her father's, he just gets up, son of a bitch, walks right at him. Well, of course you're gonna get shot walking right at him. And then the brother stands up, he gets shot, and Gary Busey just he just shot, 2 guys. Now he's got a moral problem. He doesn't know if he wants to shoot the girl, and he does. But that doesn't do shit because apparently she survived. You hear police sirens, and then we get the big open credits or whatever. I think then I don't know. We flash to 2 years later, and now Sarah, who is not dead, is working at a bakery, and the bakery is on its last leg. Her grandmother is constantly being asked by the people across the street to sell the place, and she says no, and Sarah says no, and then she catches the guy's daughter putting a rat in their storage, which, by the way, never gets taken care of. I know it's kind of a minuscule thing in this film, but they make a big deal out of the fact that there's a rat in their bakery, and there's nothing really even done. When she sees it, instead of trying to get rid of the rat, she immediately attacks the girl, the blonde. And then the blonde's boyfriend comes in. By the way, we're going to talk about this, because this is just... So, And then later, the grandma comes in and sees the rat, and what she looks like she's gonna grab for a weapon, but she grabs her whiskey and starts to drink the whiskey. I'm like, what? Kill the rat! For God's sake! Why does nobody do anything about the rat? And it never gets taken care of. At all. I've got a question. This convoluted plan by, I'm assuming, Gary Busey's mother, or Millard's mother, in this. So they get this, randomly get dropped, this gingerbread, and I got a question about this plan too. This gingerbread mix. They get dropped off, and so Luann starts to make a cookie out of it. Not Luann, wrong movie. Sarah starts to make a cookie out of it. You know, the Gingerdead Man cookie. First of all, what if she decided to make a house? She's a Gingerdead house, like, pretend it's the Gingerdead Man house. Gary Busey's voice. I'm gonna kill you. I'm a Gingerdead house. You know, what if it's a DVD player, but I'm just saying, what if they made a gingerbread house out of him? And, so the former Gingerbread Man put it in the oven, you think. There's another convoluted plan. The butcher baker guy cuts his finger and his blood bleeds right into it. And they're worried about a rat, but bleeds right into the mix. They don't even notice. Then they mix it up and they make Gingerdead Man. So, okay, you need blood. Okay, if that's a way to bring him to life, that's one of the ways you need to bring him to life. How are you going to do that? It gets more convoluted, people. Because she puts him in the big old oven, right? The big old bigger oven that they have there. And he's cooking away. And then the rat things happen. She gets in a fight with the blonde chick. And they knock into something that causes an electric pulse to go through into the oven. Which Frankenstein wakes up the Gingerbread Man, whatever. So, what plan was this? If you absolutely needed blood and electricity to bring him to life, why? I don't. There's so much. What the hell? Like what? Okay, he needs blood, but how would they have got the blood in there? How she would? And spoilers for the end of this movie, but at the end, I will get to it to the end, to the thing, but yeah, it's so convoluted. So then the boyfriend shows up, right, and he's got this ridiculous southern accent, and I'm not sure if that's his normal accent. If it is, I'm sorry, but it's annoying. They all have this weird kind of accent. They all have this kind of accent in their voice, but the grandmother and Sarah have the least of the accent. There's times you can tell that Sarah has an accent, but they have the least of it. And, yeah, so now we got Gingerdead Man going around. And the grandma's the first one to figure out that it's Millard. Okay, so Gingerdead Man attacks the grandma, right? And attacks her. And then her friend, Sarah's friend shows up and it attacks her. And then the next time we see Sarah's friend, she's in the freezer covered in frosting with cherries on her nipples. How the hell did the Gingerdead Man, who's this big of a cookie, drag her in there, frost her, and put that on? How? I know you're not supposed to think of these things, but how? How was a Gingerdead Man, a cookie, able to drag her in? Does he have the strength of a man? Could Gary Busey move a woman? I don't know. This is just ridiculous. How? So yeah. And, well, we find out that Sarah and the blonde's boyfriend have a connection to something to do with her birthday party when she was 6 or something like that. And they start to connect. Well, then the blonde gets killed. So it's like, okay, blonde's killed, they're free to go at it. Literally, during this time that the blonde is getting murdered, they are smooching in the back. Like, they start to kiss, and then they hear her scream, she comes running back there, and she gets stabbed in the fucking forehead with a knife, and then she's gone. Okay, so before this, the blonde finds her dad, who's killed by a Gingerdead Man, and she comes up to him, and I'm gonna use. Hold on. I'm gonna use this monkey here. And no, I'm not Bachman. I'm gonna use this monkey is her dad. Okay, this is what she does. She goes, "Daddy, Daddy, are you okay, Daddy? Daddy, 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 you mean the world to me." And then she takes his gold ring off his finger and just leaves his body there. It's like, woo, woo. It's just like, what the hell? You beat the hell out of him. It's like smacking him on the top of the head there, and it's just like, I don't know. And then she dies. Not many deaths in this. So, this guy, I think his name is Brick. He's the butcher baker. He shows up and he decides, I'm going to eat the fucking cookie. So he eats the cookie. And because he eats the cookie, he gets taken over by the spirit of Millard, which gives him a weird ghostly face thing. And then they kill him. And yeah. And then we're showing like an epilogue where I guess the grandma's no longer drinking because they say she looks better. And they're having a bake sale. And Sarah and the dude, the blonde's ex-boyfriend now, are together. And it's like, okay, she's dead. Let's hook up. They have a connection, yes, but it's just like... And then we get these little kids come up and said, do you have any gingerbread man? And Sarah says, not if you're lucky. And then these two, nurses or something say, this kind old lady brought these earlier. And they're gingerbread man, regular gingerbread man with eyes bug out to make you think, oh, okay, so this, okay, so okay. This is preceded by credits, which are like an opening credits to a TV show for the Gingerdead Man. That's what it's doing. Just like different poses and things. It's like, what am I? Is this opening to a TV show? Gingerdead Man, a TV show? But yeah, it's a confusing movie. Like, she was shot, but they don't tell us what happened. Like, oh, she was rushed to the hospital and she was miraculously saved. No, we shot her, and then we just find out in exposition that, we find out from a newspaper on a wall that Millard was sentenced to death for what he did, but she survived somehow. Okay, and now he gets his revenge by coming back as a cookie. First of all, if I was Gary Busey and my mom suggested we're gonna bring you back as a cookie if you ever die again, I'd be like, Mom, what the fuck? You crazier than I am, Mom. There's this. The first time they show the Gingerdead Man, right? Oh, it's funny. Like, he pops up in the window, right? And he goes, hey, and the blonde goes, ah! Just like, ah! It's funny. It's funny. It's getting dark in here. Something's going on. Something's going on. There's a musical curse in my butthole. No, hold on. Hold on. Oh no. I'm turning into Robin Williams. There's a little more light. Hold on. Oh! No, look at the light. Well, anyway, like I said, I'm not going to be rating indies, but this is one of the better ones I've seen so far. But next, we're going to go head first into Demonic Toys. If it's on there, I forgot to check. But if it's on there, we'll do that one. So, yeah. But until then, I've been Scotty. Like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Row.